how's it going, guys, and welcome back to Conquerors Blade. Today we're going to be diving in and checking out the siege mode in this game, which I think is definitely one of the funnest modes in the game itself, as it's a 14 v 15 person siege. You have 29 players all storming, commanding units, trying to take over the castle and obviously defend the castle, and things get pretty goddamn hectic, and it's just so cool when everyone groups up and just pushes as a team down one alleyway, and you just have this massive cluster of, you know, back and forth as soldiers push forward and retreat. You have guns and cannons and trebuchets all coming overhead. It becomes really, really awesome, and I wanted to go ahead and show that off today. As well as that, I also wanted to let you guys know that I actually have a house in the game now, so if you want to go ahead and join my clan and be a part of our clan wars when we try and take territory on the open world in the future, then you can go ahead and join. Hopefully we'll try and snatch away a province somewhere in the open world away from an enemy clan, and maybe not make too many enemies. So if you want to go ahead and join the clan, all you have to do is, well, you have to start off, you have to spawn down here in the kind of southwest, no, southeast of the map, sorry. And yeah, you have to spawn down here in Daicheng, and then all you have to do is just put in this ID number into the house list up here, and you should find our house. It's just House Ironfish, and yeah, just go ahead and send a request, and I will be sure to go ahead and accept. As you can see, we have a bunch of members already, so hopefully we can, you know, gather up a nice team and go and PvP on the open world, which should be really, really fun, especially if we start taking territory and castles, and we, you know, kind of make allies. I think that's where this game will be really fun, is when you do kind of get into that open world PvP, taking territory, you know, part of the game itself. As you can see as well, I am also now level 60 as well, so I've obviously spent a decent amount of time in the game so far. And one of the interesting things, at level 60, you actually go ahead and stop getting attribute points. So that's one of the things I kind of like about the balancing, I guess, between the matchmaking. In Total Arena, if you came up against someone who was a tier above you, you'd kind of generally get slaughtered 90% of the time. However, in Conqueror's Blade, that doesn't really seem to be the case, because you stop getting points at level 60. So for example, a level 150 won't have any more attributes than me. He'll probably have better gear and better units, but as a character himself, he won't be that much stronger. He won't be any stronger than me, because I have the exact same amount of attribute points. So I really like that system, and I think it goes ahead and kind of helps out the matchmaking quite a lot. This guy salutes me, that's awesome. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just dive into the siege battles right now, hopefully get stuck in. One of the things I will mention though at the moment is there seems to be a bunch of issues as the game kind of has just recently come out. The stability issues have been sorted. I haven't had any lag or anything for the past couple, I think probably the past week now, which is really good. So it seems like the developers are at least working on the server issues and kind of getting that all sorted, which is great. One of the big issues I've had those, these skill pages, most of the time you only get random skill pages, so it means getting these pages to unlock your ultimate ability is kind of pretty difficult to do so. I kind of understand why their skill pages are like they are, because it's kind of like you're supposed to be playing multiple classes in a battle, so they want to give you like just random skill pages so that you can play like every class. However, it'd be very nice if you could just specifically focus down getting one skill page to level up a class that you're playing. I think that's something that they're going to end up changing in the future, or at least I definitely hope they will, because at the moment the auction house is messed up with bots, so that's another issue hopefully they can look to sort out. But yeah, let's dive into this siege battle. So as you can see, I have a whole wealth of units unlocked. I have, you know, okay spearmen, I have good swords, I have guns, I have my peasantry. I'm currently leveling up my peasantry right now because I want to go ahead and use these guys to farm resources on the open world. So that's kind of what they're there for. Let's just bring our kind of basic units right. Actually, let's bring some serfs. The serfs are always good in the woodcutters. These like are kind of when I'm attacking, these are the units I bring immediately when we kick this bad boy off, because these are the dudes who push up the siege towers. These are the guys who kind of sacrifice their lives to get the ladders and the battering rams to the walls so that you can push forward. And it's kind of just very fitting for them. You can see everyone has kind of the exact same idea. You know, most people are bringing serfs or, you know, woodcutters and other crappy units just so we can get them to the wall as quickly as possible. Right, so the siege is beginning, and this is one of, I think there's a bunch of new maps in this open release of the game, but in the current, this is one of the ones that are in the closed beta, so I've played this map plenty of times. It's a pretty cool map because you have kind of these outer layers, like an outer keep that you have to try and defend. These mortars are absolutely brutal on this map, and you kind of don't almost want to defend the outer layers because these mortars can just do some serious damage. I mean, look at that. You're just pounding away. You can see that's why all the cannons are immediately going to be focused down on killing this. Oh yes, we got one more shot off. And that's why it's so important to kill the enemy artillery, because if you can kill the enemy artillery, these mortars can just demolish the inner keep, because you can just bombard that center position. You can also see I've currently got, oh nice, oh no, I got destroyed. That sucks so much. But I think for the most part, we killed all the cannons on the walls, so I'm hoping that the team will be bombarding the inner keep. They should definitely be doing it. Or the outer keep, I should say. It doesn't look like they are. They should just be hitting in, because it's basically just like a pentagon of soldiers all clumped up in the center. So they should really just be firing shots into it, because it's the easiest way to soften up the assault. Are my men pushing this, or are his? No, my men are pushing this. Okay, good. So yeah, we're going to be using the serfs to get up. Because I mean, just look at that. There are so many men clumped up in there. You get a direct shot and you just absolutely demolish them. This siege tower is probably going to go down though. So let's avoid that. Yeah, they're destroying the siege towers pretty heavily. It doesn't seem like our team's done a great job at killing the cannons inside, but that's fine, you know. It'll hopefully soften them up a little bit. You see the battering ram pushing forward as well. So we're going to break through there. I mean, for example, that tower might get closer. The enemy do only have a set amount. There you go. Finally, the mortars have turned around and started shooting. You only get a certain amount of shots with these cannons, so you can only kill so many of these siege towers. So if you're persistent enough, you can get them up to the walls very quickly. Yeah, that one does go down. That's fine. We'll get our infantry up here. And we have broken through this gate already as well. Let's see if we can get in. I mean, we are obviously, as I said, playing the assassin class, so we don't really want to get too stuck in, but if we can just do some damage, and then, oh god, let's get the hell out of there. Yeah, there's some good swordsmen there. We do not want to fight them. And we'll get our serfs just to push up another siege tower. You just want to constantly be throwing siege towers and other stuff at the enemy. I mean, getting this battering ram up is probably a good idea as well. Get back on the siege tower. They should be preoccupied. I mean, oh, we're taking B already. Shout out to the team. That's why, oh, didn't mean to do that, I meant to do this. Yeah, we're taking B, yeah, we've overrun B. That's why you kind of almost want to give up A in this map, because B is just so much more valuable. And if you end up taking B early, this outer defense just kind of becomes useless. Let's get this guy down. We do so much damage, look at our damage. No, I don't want to commit to that. Oh, I can get this assassin. Yeah, just do some good damage. As I said, because I don't have my ultimate, it's very hard for me to kind of do the killing blow until I get that ultimate as an assassin. But I can do a lot of damage, and damage is definitely underrated in this game. If you chunk someone, you know, as you can see, I'm healing right now, and it takes me 60 seconds to get that heal back. So if you chunk someone, they're, you know, likely, the chances are they'll stay low for a long time. So you want to make them waste their heal. It's really valuable. Also, we are pushing up heavily on D. So let's oh, siege tower got destroyed again. Come on, get on the other one, boys. Let's make our way over to B and see if we can get inside the fortress, because as I said, like, we're obviously an assassin. We want to try and get in there. Okay, I decided to actually stay here and try and push on this keep, because it seems like we've got a lot of people in there causing them issues, and it should make this kind of much easier to push through and take out. So there's some assassins here as well, but I can hopefully one-shot this assassin. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Make sure we avoid fighting that guy. We are very low, so we just need to kind of be cautious and then come in and strike him. There we go. And yes, there we go. Perfect. Nice. Got an assist on that, and I think a kill. And we can capture this point. So one of the really funny things that happens on this map a large portion of the time is that you can actually close the gates behind the... If you take B before you take A, you can actually close the gates into the castle itself, and you can trap everyone out in this outer layer, which I just think is kind of really funny to be. You can see our siege tower going up over there as well. And you can obviously also open the gates as well. We haven't destroyed these gates, so the AI, I mean the enemy, not AI, the actual people, could close these gates if they wanted to by pressing this. Luckily they're not going to, but they could. Oh yeah, you also have to be very careful. They're going to be dropping explosive rocks down there. And there's crossbows up there as well. You need to be very, very careful. My siege tower is almost up here though. And this guy's picking up ladders as well. Yeah, let's go up these ladders. Let's see what we can find up here. Looks like some archers up here. And a guy. So I guess we'll try and kill the archers. Oh no, we'll kill this guy. Doing some good damage. Let's stun lock him as well. Don't let him run away. He's going to be trying to escape. Let's chase him down. There we go. Executed him perfect. Now I really want to try and kill these crossbows if I can. My serfs are going to be coming up that tower any second now and be getting absolutely slaughtered. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Me and this guy are going to destroy these crossbows. Nice. It's really like finicky fighting up here. Because there's just so many gaps. No one wants to fall down. Let's stun this guy again. Oh, he's going to get out. No, don't let him get out. Don't let him get out. I want to catch him. No, I'm not going to catch him. Oh, so annoying. I don't have my ability either. I'm chasing him to the ends of the earth. Nice, we got him, but I am in a really bad one of his archers here as well, and I don't have my abilities. Oh my god, I am so dead. Come on, 2 seconds, 2 seconds. Okay, I can get out of there now with my stealth. Thank god for that. Holy crap, that was crazy. That was absolutely wild. All my serfs died though, unfortunately. And I just need to heal and jump down, I think. Heal as much as my HP as I can. And just try and get... Yeah, I think I have to jump. Oh, thankfully that didn't make me take any extra damage. But we managed to escape, which is good. I think for now, I'm actually going to run back and get some extra units. So one of the really important things for both defending and attacking in this game is capturing these supply points. Because it allows you to get more units out. You can go ahead and, you'll see in a second, recruit a fresh unit or from your arsenal and bring them to bear. And units in this game are like... I would say 70% of the battle is bringing up units and using them to overwhelm points and push back the attackers. Because it's kind of, this game is kind of like Dynasty Warriors, but your hero is nowhere near as OP. You rely much more on your units, and if you can use your units well and kind of choose when to throw them into combat and when to defend, you end up doing some really, really effective stuff. And that's why I said it's so important, because if you can just recruit units inside the settlement, you can get to these positions a lot quicker and kind of constantly filter in and just throw wave after wave after wave at your opponents. Where, oh, they closed the goddamn gate on us. That's so good. That's what I'm saying. Like, we have to. I guess I'll push up this siege tower then for now. Yeah, that's really bad. We need someone to open the gate. We desperately need someone to open the gate. That guy's... Oh, I knew he was going to shoot me and I tried to dodge, but I dodged into it. Wow, that was brutal. Okay, so let's bring our guns to bear now. Muskets in this game are very, very strong. They can do some crazy-ass damage, but obviously they're extremely vulnerable if they get caught. It also seems like these gates are open as well, so I guess we'll just pour right in and see if we can assassinate any more people. Definitely this guy. He's gone a bit too deep. And this is something I see a lot of people doing. They just charge in solo against all of these guns and infantry, and you just get melted. If you go by yourself without your units, without friendly teammates, you just get absolutely slaughtered. The guns will just, you know, kind of rip you apart. And you can just see how effective it is. The enemy can't get to our missiles because we have shields here, we have swords blocking them, and they're basically just in a really tricky situation. Where did she go? Where did she go? Oh, I almost got her, but let's jump down here anyway. See if we can help out. That person's going to escape, but the assassin can maybe get killed. See if we can take down the assassin. I have no cooldowns, though. Let's just chill out for now. We don't need to overcommit here. We don't want to die. Obviously, our guns are in a really good position. And we took C, so we can actually start pushing in. This battle's going pretty well. Or let's tell our guns to shoot down these guys as well. So you get special abilities as well with your units. So this one, for example, I can attack a certain area with the guns. And they're going to focus on basically just shooting where I told them to. And hopefully, you know, taking out some of their guns as well. This guy, this is the guy we just killed as well. He is a madman. So let's get our guns like here just to help out. And we can cover this alleyway, kind of, you know, push them back. It seems like we're also taking D as well. Wow, we are pushing in here right now. Let's just get the guns here. So one of the really fun things, I think, there's a handful of classes which are just really good at commanding units. You know, you can heal your units and you can do other stuff. So one of the things I like about this game is you don't have to be kind of like this ultimate Lubu warrior going around and just like killing everyone. You can kind of just sit back and you know, use your units like effectively. Are these guys out of my range? I kind of feel like they are, but we'll see. I think they are out of my range. But maybe we can move in and go... Oh, no, the guns are going to hurt. Yeah, they're better guns than me as well, and I think we're actually outranged there. I guess we could push elsewhere. Let's get these ladders up for sure. Just so that we can actually kind of look into their base. Yeah, oh, nice. We have infantry here now. Okay, I can push with this infantry. I can push with this infantry. Yeah, there you go. The halberds are moving in. That's going to kind of force them backwards. Let's see if I can get on this guy. I want to try and catch him before he escapes. Yes, I caught him. I got him. Nice. Okay, he's out of here. And now we can kill his guns as well. Like, killing someone's, like, missiles, archers, guns, whatever it is so good. Because it means they obviously can't re-recruit them. And you can just, you know, like, if they lose their good units, you can just obviously out-unit them. So let's get these guns up here. I want to be very careful with them, though. Because obviously I don't want to overcommit them, so let's retreat them back now. Don't want to lose them to anyone running at me. Like this guy right here. Yeah, just want to fall back. Want to keep them alive, because as I said, they just do so much damage. And we can also top our health off as well. And I guess prepare for the final assault. I feel like we haven't really had, like, major engagements. We've kind of just walked through them. Yeah, I mean, we have 9 minutes. 9.5 minutes to take this in a point. We have slaughtered them. This guy needs help as well. Oh, we've got units here as well. That's fine. Let's get him down as well. And at this point, killing their units is so huge because, oh my god, we're actually just going to win. We're actually capping. That's hilarious. Yeah, killing their characters at this point in the game is huge because you end up getting like a 50-second respawn timer. And in 50 seconds, there's one less player defending, and there is also one less unit defending as well, which is so goddamn big. I want this kill. There we go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I guess we'll just cap. Why not? Like, we are doing great. Now, like, they have to just charge in, try and stop us, and we just ran right through that. And that's another reason why having units at the point is so important, because them heroes couldn't just come into the cap point and stop us. They had to try and wade through all these men and other soldiers, stopping them from doing so. So we got a nice little victory. We got 5 hero kills that game, 5 assists, 1 death. The 1 death was to that artillery ballista. That was an okay game. Not really one of my best. I think the highest kills I've ever got in a game is something like 13 or 14, and it was like a full-on just grind trying to break through them, and I was just kind of picking them off one by one. But there you go. That's kind of a glimpse of the sieges. I wouldn't say that was a great siege, or maybe even a good siege. That was kind of just a one-sided affair. It gets really fun when it's a very close engagement and you're slowly pushing them back inch by inch. And they're not letting you take any part of the city at all. They're defending every single street. It becomes pretty goddamn crazy. But yeah, there you go, guys. If you enjoyed this and you want to see more Conquerors play, just let me know in the comments down below, and obviously by dropping a like on the channel. Also, if you guys are obviously going to join the clan, just go ahead and let me know in the comments, and obviously just request, and I'll accept anyone who decides to jump in. And also, if you want any tips, I'm more than happy. We've got a bunch of people who've been playing, a couple level 30s. I'm obviously level 60, got level 57 right there as well. So, yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, as I said, drop a like and a comment. I'll see you in the next one.